You gentlemen good? Next behind you gentlemen are some cases. The only moving part of the cases is a window. Gentlemen, step on up, check out the cases, make sure that they are solid. No chainsaws, again, trapdoors, body parts, mirrors, or logs stuck in near or around the tabletop. Or cases. Alright, gentlemen, step forward. We're now going to get a little more intimate and a whole lot more personal. Have you gentlemen come nice and close. We're going to get into my leather shackles, straight from the house. What I'll have you do for us, take this leash and go that away. Likewise, I'll have you take this leash, Josh, and go that away. We'll start with yours first. Just give a little, see if I toss up for you. Not as good as I thought. All right, ready? Just give a little tug on, make sure it's solid. You good? All right, I'm gonna toss this, you catch. Here it comes. Same concept, a little tug. You good? All right, go ahead and catch. Now, take the end of your leashes, the smaller of the two ends. I'm going to have you insert them right here inside the smaller of the two holes here on the tabletop. The end of your leash. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Yep, that's correct. Right? Boom. Once you've done that, you'll reach from underneath, pull that leash towards yourself. There you go. And the buckle, the shackle, will come firmly down to the tabletop. Good. Now just to show them, because I know it's difficult to see at times, gently what I'm going to have you gentlemen do is just a little tug of war back and forth, just to show you guys, once you're strapped into place, you're not going anywhere for a while, needless to say. So now for our victim tonight, our centerpiece, ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for Eugenia. She makes her way back on stage. Eugenia, will have you hop up here for us? Thank you so much. Now gentlemen, you are solely responsible for this young lady while she's on stage. You will be buckling and shackling her into place on your own. You're welcome. Gentlemen, go ahead and step forward. You can see one buckle shackle for each of her legs. Make sure they're fully buckled and looped through as tight as you can get them so she's unable to slip out. Same concept here. I'll have you pick this up. It's like a collar or leash. It's going to come right across the back of her neck, like so. If you step to the side, it might be a little easier for you. There you go. Wow. Look at you, man. You got both of them done, you're still working on one. You've done this before, haven't you? Way too much information, man. Grab your leash. I'm gonna have you kick a couple steps backwards, right to about here for us. Hold nice and tight, though. The audience is counting on you to keep her locked in place at all times. I think you made him nervous. He's not used to a professional. All right, I'll have you grab your leash right here, and very slowly, I'll have you walk backwards. That's going to pull her firmly down to the tabletop. All right, gentlemen, hold nice and tight. Now for the cases. Now, as we mentioned at the very beginning of this effect, this is in fact a unique version of sawing a woman in half, and here's why. Tonight, what you're about to experience is in fact the original form of sawing a woman in half. It was actually created in 1920. The gentleman who first performed it and invented it, his name was P.T. Selvett. He performed it in London, England for the first time. And tonight, you're going to see the exact same thing that they saw, all the way down to the two cookie sheets of death. Two stainless steel blades, Teflon coated, no stick. Very important for obvious reasons. We'll knock on the blade, make sure it's solid. Good. We're going to place it right inside. Oh. All right. Sure, we'll pay for that later. All right. Gentlemen, keep everything tight. The audience is counting on you. But what I want you to do is walk forward so you can see her inside. There are 3 statements I need you to validate and verify before we slice her in half. Step number 1, make sure she's firmly buckled, shackled into place just as you had it. Number 2, if you look from head to toe and even side to side for that matter, she's touching the case all around. In other words, it's custom built around her body, she's got nowhere to go. Third and finally, the blade is in fact touching her flesh. Make sure that is indeed the case as well. If all 3 of those statements are accurate and correct, you can say yes or no to the audience. Alright, gentlemen, back to your battle stations. Hold nice and tight. Make sure you have her at all times. They're counting on you. Hold tight. Alright, audience, if you're with me, let me hear you say yeah. Count loud. We're going to count to 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, look below. You'll see the blade goes entirely through the case. It is, in fact, a solid through a solid. Is that correct? She's holding onto her feet and neck at all times. We're going to go and remove the blade. We're going to show you. Eugenia's body is still firmly buckled, shackled into place. Make sure that is indeed the case. You seem disappointed. There's not like blood and guts. Are you good? All right, let's finish what we started. Hold tight, gentlemen. Just go to close the cases back up. Take the first blade, plug it back in its original position, just like so. Second blade. It's not good. I think your end shifted a little bit. Just give a little tug or pop that way for me. Hold. Perfect. Thanks for coming, man. Let's take this a step further tonight. Instead of 2 blades tonight, we're going to make it full. Each blade directly through the center of each case. 4th blade. Simply called a woman divided into. Josh, I don't think you understand. No, you should be the happiest guy on the stage right now. You've won the game. You've ended up with a half that doesn't talk. There's a reason why I'm single. It's comments like that. Let's think about it. Technically, anyone can saw a woman in half. It may not be legal, but you can do it. The true magic, the illusion, is putting your back together into one solid state, and that's what we're going to do for you all right now. Keep tight, we'll come around. Keep in mind, the only thing dividing Eugenia's body are the 2 blades located directly in the center of the case, as we're holding on her neck and feet at all times. So remove the blades, and we're going to show you once again, Eugenia's body is still firmly buckled, shackled into place. Make sure that is the truth, gentlemen. Everything good? At this time, let's give our volunteers, first of all, a round of applause. They're doing a great job on stage for us, and we appreciate it. We're now going to put slack in, ladies and gentlemen. You can go and come forward, and we're going to go ahead and unbuckle and unshackle her, making sure everything was just as you left it.